All right, we are all set. Uh, Congrats, everybody! Thank you so much. Thanks so much for filling. And let's start. Let's start moving. Here is our first box. Let's see. Let's get a 101. That's what we're looking for here. We're looking for a 101. I'm kind of kind of a little crabby. I have not had a 101. This is my sixth case of Select, and it hasn't been a week yet. And six full hobby case. And no 101 yet. So we're due. Okay, and if you do need any statistics, after the five cases, I put some stats together. For example, I'll point it out as we go, but the autographs have been pretty consistent. I think a couple cases we had, with a redemption, we had 25 autographs in there. Hold on, I gotta enlarge because I cannot read the chat. Let me enlarge. This is this when you get old. There you go. All right, good luck. Yeah, we had. There's been times where we've had one or two zebras in every case, on average. One or two of the silvers. So it is pretty, but no 101s yet. Here we go. I have not pulled, and that's what I'm complaining about. I have not pulled any 101s. So we're going to start first. Chase Elliott is our first card of the break. We got Riley Hurst. Here's a silver Raja. This is a grandstand silver for Raja. And Fuego, Chase Elliott. My favorite card is the gold and Fuegos. Those are pretty sharp cards. Nick Sanchez on the pit road. Again, if you do want any of these, please send me a direct message. I'd be happy to share these with you. Send me a direct message. I'll include some of them in your shipment. Frankie Nunez, Josh Bilicki. Here's a tricolor. On the tricolor, there's about 2 tricolors per box. So usually about 24 or so per case if you're putting the tricolors together. And claim to fame. Here's one. I don't know. I give me a stained glass any day. I don't know if I like the pillars here. Plus, I can't read that. I know this is Jesse Love because it looks like Jesse Love, but I cannot read the name on the card. So these are probably my least favorite parallel. Just Jeff Gordon, just sharing with you. Jimmy Johnson. Here comes our first SVG. How about a little purple SVG? Claim to fame is a throwback. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to look at that. I'm not familiar with 1996 Select, but I'm sure it is. Oh, look, we got a NASCAR right back there. Ross Chastain. These I like. I like the skills. There is another back-to-back Ross Chastains there. Brendan Jones, Sam Myers. Here's a silver Richard Petty. And right here, here's our first. And now these, I'm looking at, I want to say 1. Sometimes we got 2, but mostly 1. I think maybe one time we got 2 on the patch autos. So these are a little more on your rare side, the patch autos. This one's Eric Jones. Little Eric Jones patch auto. Who had Eric Jones? There you go. Eric Jones is going. JR, your first sleeved card. I like it. Pretty straightforward patch auto. We'll put that with the autographs right here. Let's see. How about on the top? These horizontal ones on top. A wild card. Austin Cindric, Ben Rhodes. Here is Sally Mott. And our first NASCAR is Junior. How about that? Not too bad. Now, like I said, these are all over the board. We were getting about some cases we only had 4, 3, but then other cases we had 6. So these NASCARs are kind of all over the board on these. On those parallels, in Fuego, Kyle Larson in Fuego. Harrison Burton is the pit road. Chase Briscoe, Butterbean. Here is another Frankie Nunez, a Frankie Nunez purple. And Jimmy Johnson, claim to fame. And there's our first trackside Tanner Gray. We're only on the first case. If you're just joining us, we're in our first case only. So far, one autograph to Eric Jones. And those are maybe one per case. So those are a little more on the rare. The patch autos is select. All right, second half of box number 1. Carson Kvapil is starting us off with Corey Heim. Here is Tyler Ackram silver, and Connor Zilic, claim to fame. Right behind it is Raja on the pit road. We got Anthony Alfredo and Christian Eckes. Here's tricolor Noah Gragson. And there's Brad. There's our second autograph. Mr. Keselowski. Silver. No number on the silver. But Brad is our second autograph of the break. Keep those autographs separate. I don't want to cheat. See something coming up. Connor Hall, Jeff Burton, and Caden Honeycutt. Here's a blue. Luke Fenhouse. The blue pearl out of 199. Joey Logano in the skills. And a pit road. Christopher Bell. Sheldon Creed and Blaine Perkins. Here's Gio. And right behind Gio, silver, there is a tie-dye Jimmie Johnson. That's our first tie-dye. I like the reds and blues a little better. The tie-dye is a little, it's kind of hard to notice, but still out of 25 for a low number. It's number 4. 4 out of 25. Jimmie Johnson tie-dye. To get our low number of the day. So far, we're getting 1-1 here. Luke Fenhouse and Cole Custer, David Reagan. Here is a red Cody Ware out of 125, I believe. The red. And there's our first tandem, the Bushes. Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Tyler Reddick. Last pack of box number 1, John Paul Southern, Austin Beers. We have Ty Gibbs. And our memorabilia is Bubba Wallace. Selective swatches. I'll show you. I like the Sparks better than the selective swatches. And there's our second high number. Trackside is Connor Mosick for box number 1. So pretty consistent. We had our low number was a tie-dye. Insert the skills tie-dye, a little insert on that. 2 autographs and 1 memorabilia. Let's go with box number 2 right away. Usually about 3 or 4 gold cards per case. We'll see what our average comes out to be. Each we had about, I think, some cases we had 0 green. Remember, greens are out of 5. And other cases we had 2. So I think we pulled about 6 or 7 greens already. But no 101s. No 101s here. Now it's going to be happening. Let's see where we're starting with. We're starting with Andres and Cody Ware. Here's a tricolor Chandler Smith. Remember, there's only about 2 of these per box. Christopher Bell in the skills. Sammy Smith and Zachary Tinkle. Justin Haley. Carolina Blue. Eric Jones. Second time we said Eric Jones out of 199. Raja and Fuego. Jeremy Clements, Pit Road. We got Connor Mosick and Tanner Gray. Here's Chris Buescher. Silver Chris Buescher. I was looking at the Jake Garcia autograph. I think that's my first Jake Garcia I saw. Purple out of, it's 41 out of 40, 41 out of 49 for purple. Purple's out of 49 here for Jake Garcia. That's not too bad. We'll put him up there with Eric Jones. Got a wild card coming up. Let's keep going with SVG. We have Christopher Bell and Luke Fenhouse. Here is Richard Petty silver. Now remember, these are a little subtle. There's only about 6 of them, 1 every 2 boxes. We've gotten 5 to 7 in our cases. So if you're trying to grab these, if you're trying to put the silver together, those are going to be a little tougher. Now, see, I think that's a sharp card. The skills, the reds and blues are pretty sharp. I like that the driver kind of pops. Matt Kenseth on this one. I like those. We got Ryan Blaney, Tyler Reddick, and Nick Sanchez. Here is a lime green out of 75. This is 22 out of 75, Austin Hill. Tyler Reddick and Fuego. Another Austin Hill, pit road. We got Gio and Alex Bowman. Here is an orange out of 49. Chandler Smith. 6 out of 49. And then Ryan Blaney, skills, and there's Ty Gibbs. There's a trackside Ty Gibbs. If you're new, anything under 100, I will top load for you. I'll penny sleeve all the other stuff and take care of it, and you'll get shipping notification tomorrow. Not to worry, not to worry. I usually get these out fast for you. We'll get it all taken care of for you. And I'll take care of your cards. Saturdays, a rare break on Saturdays. Saturdays went out yesterday, so you should be, I don't know if anybody got them yet, but it should be moving through the system. Let's cheat here, fan it out. We got Austin Cedric and Harrison Burton. Here is another Dale. Here's Junior on the silver. And looks like Bobby Labonte. William Byron. We have Bubba Wallace and Austin Dillon. Here's Blaine Perkins. Blaine Perkins silver. And Corey Heim. Claim to fame. William Sawalich. Ryan Preece and Ricky Stenhouse. How about a John Paul Southern? A free John Paul Southern. 175 blue. And then looks like Denny Hamlin on claim to fame. There's rookie card. Landon Lewis. Pit Road. Chandler Smith and Tyler Ackram. Here is a tricolor. Terry Labonte. And more Landon Lewis. How about a rookie autograph, Landon Lewis? It's a good Landon Lewis box. Let's talk about what do you think about his autograph. I can make the L's. Kind of messy. Kind of messy on that. Oh, hey, there's Flo. Congrats on that. Yeah, if you're just joining us, we'll do another break on Friday. Same thing, a full case break. So jump in on that one. Richard Petty. There's Raja and Connor Hall. Right behind it is a white. These are on a 99. Eric Jones. Eric Jones on that. And how about a little Matt Kenseth? Skills. Noah Gragson. We have Jeff Gordon and Ross Chastain. A purple Sally Mott. And right behind it is Chris Buescher. A red selective swatch. These are on a 99 on those. And Corey Day, trackside. Corey Day for box number 2. All right. We're starting off. I want a little faster start. I'd like a 101 to show up on the first case, or first box, but we still got plenty of break left. Autographs. We got Brad Kay. We got the rookie was Landon Lewis autograph. Eric Jones autograph. So Eric Jones has been showing up here. And then who was the other one? Sorry, Jake Garcia. I forgot about Jake Garcia. One NASCAR is all the parallels that we've had so far. Rare parallels, I should say. I've got plenty of color, but the NASCAR, Dale Earnhardt NASCAR, is a nice parallel to have. Box number 3. Let's see what box number 3 has to do. Ooh, come on. Clean that up. Now remember, I'm recording everything, So you can always look at it on our YouTube channel. If you follow on your YouTube channel, then you'll get notification when I post them. Here we're starting with Caden Honeycutt and Sheldon Creed. Here's another white. This is Josh Bilecki out of 99. Number 7. 7 out of 99 for that one. Richard Petty, Skills. And Eric Jones again. High number Eric Jones. We got a trackside Eric Jones there. Keep going with Blaine Perkins and Cole Custer. Here's a Brad Silver. In Grandstand Silver. Ty Gibbs and Fuego. Todd Gilliland, David Reagan, John Paul Southern. Here's your tricolor of Tanner Gray. And it looks like an autograph of Corey Day. A blue autograph out of 99, I believe. Yeah, 45 out of 99. Corey Day autograph. There you go. For all you Corey Day fans out there, that's our first. There's 3 different types. You got the trackside action, which are horizontal, and the regular, and then the legendary are vertical on those. Zane Smith, Austin Beers, and Chase Elliott. Ross Chastain, and this is a green Ross Chastain. Okay. That is 75 out of 75, a little lime green, I should say, lime green. There is green also. Those are out of 5. And my name is Earl. We got Kyle Larson and Riley Hurst, Frankie Nunez, and Chase Elliott Silver, and a Jeff Gordon tie-dye also. That's our second. It's 6 out of 25. That's our second tie-dye Skills. So we got, this is Jeff Gordon tie-dye, and then a Jimmy Johnson tie-dye on the Skills one. Take a look. The tie-dye is kind of hard to see because it's in the background, but 2 of those. And right behind it is Len Huffman. We got Josh Bilecki and Jimmy Johnson. How about a Chase Elliott red out of 125, and Kyle Busch Skills. Carson Kvapil to finish off that half a box. How's everybody's collection going? Are you picking up who you're looking for? Is there stuff you need? Like I said, I'm going to start. Figuring after I get a little started here, put something together for my guys. I have not put my set together. When the I did hear that the blasters and megas should be coming out in a week. So June or July 3rd is what I've heard, but I haven't got any guarantees of that yet or shipping notifications. Ricky Stenhouse and Gio. Here is a purple Andre Perez de Lara and another Sparks. See, I like the Sparks. Take a look at the difference between these two. You got Denny Hamlin Sparks and Chris Buescher. The Sparks, I think, are a little sharper. I like the Lightning. Even the base set, the white, I think that's fun. This is red out of 99, and that's Sparks. There's a high number. Butterbean, a free Brendan Queen. That was first giveaway. Kyle's getting that one. There's Alex Bowman and Todd Gilliland. Here's a silver Connor Zillage. Pit Road Connor Zillage, silver. Bubba Wallace. Skills, Bubba Wallace. Tanner Gray and Zane Smith. Kyle Larson. Chase Elliott tricolor. And Chase Elliott tandem with Gustafson on that. Here is Ryan Preece. We got Landon Huffman. Carson Kvapil again, a purple Brad K. And there's Carson Hocevar. That's the first time we said his name. How about Ricky Stenhouse again, Corey Heim, Anthony Alfredo, and Austin Hill silver. Oh, and of course, a Joey Goss. I cannot have a break without having a Joey Goss autograph. Just a regular silver Joey Goss. I don't know. That's either he signed every single piece of paper that was put in front of him, or I'm just lucky. I'm just lucky for Joey Goss. Gio. And the last pack is Christian Eckes and Jeff Burton. Here's Ryan Ellis, Carolina Blue, out of 199. Oh, I thought it said 000. This is 80. Ryan Ellis, 80 out of 199. And Dale Jarrett, claim to fame. Alex Bowman finishes up box number 3. All right, I think we got to pick up the pace. Haven't had a gold yet. 2 tie-dyes. And they were both the skills, which I like the skills. I think the skills and the Fuego are my liking. I don't know if the claim to fame is doing anything for me. And the color blast, of course. You gotta like the color blast. But let's see what we got here. All right. Box number 4 we're on. Good luck for box number 4. What are you looking at? Christopher Bell. No. Chase Briscoe, I'm sorry. I gotta read the notes. William Swalich and Ty Gibbs Silver. There's the William Byron tandem. We got Jimmy Johnson, Richard Petty. Here's Noah Gragson. Little Cody Ware. Cody Ware tricolor. And Corey Heim. Oh, that's our second patch auto, which is interesting. So far, that's the most we've ever had was 2 in a case, and we're in our 4th box. So this time, Corey Heim, patch auto. We had Eric Jones and Corey Heim. Corey needs to put a little effort into his autograph, but he is winning. So, like I said, if you're winning, I think you're colorful. So I'll give him a break on that, but we'll put him next to cover. Sorry, Joey Goss. I'll just cover him up. Here is Jesse Love, Ryan Blaney, and Austin Hill. How about a Carolina Blue, Blaine Perkins, and a purple, Ty Gibbs. Ryan Blaney and Fuego. We got Brendan Jones, William Byron, Sammy Smith, John Paul Southern Silver, and a blue, more Bobby Labonte. This is 11 out of 49. Then, how is he in real life? Like, people, all you need is a good publicist. Sam Ware is there. But how is he in real life? What was your feeling on that? Jeremy Clements, SVG, another Carolina Blue, Nick Sanchez. There is Terry Labonte, right? Kellogg's. Terry Labonte. Ben Rhodes, Ryan Ellis, Kurt Busch. Here is a white out of 24 out of 99, Joey Logano. And Martin Truex. It's the first Martin Truex we called. And then Josh Bilecki. How about, Panic, how did, you're Corey Heim, right? That's what you're talking about? Nice. Oh, you take a photo. There you go. No 101 yet. We got, these are tie-dyes. These are tie-dyes out of 25. Jeff Gordon is 6 out of 25 and 4 out of 25 on Jimmy Johnson. So I was those are out of our 25s. Yeah, no 101 yet. Yeah, it does look. I was getting a little excited there, but those are tie-dyes. And I like the reds and the blues better. Even though tie-dyes are a better number, I like the reds and the blues better on those skills because I think they look sharp. I'll show one when we pull it. Here we go. We got Daniel Hemrick and Awesome Dawson. Here's Brendan Jones, another lime green. This is our third 72 out of 75. And Ryan Newman. on the skills. There's Justin Allgaier, high number Justin Allgaier. How about Corey? Yeah, I always worry sometimes, all you got to have is a good publicist. And are they really good people or do they have a good publicist? Here is Tanner Gray red, and a Cody Ware red. Looks like tires on this one for the memorabilia. Parker Retzlaff, you got your Parker Retzlaff high number. Trackside, he's number 217. Brendan Laster, we got Josh Williams. How about Joey Logano, silver? And Jimmy Johnson, claim to fame. Austin Beers, Corey LaJoya, Corey Day, Riley Hurst. Got a Riley Hurst tricolor. And then Rusty Wallace in the skills. Chase Elliott, Ty Gibbs, Kyle Busch, Corey Heim again, Carolina Blue, Corey Heim. And Fuego Butterbean, got Riley Hurst and Brad. Spencer Boyd, here's a silver Noah Gragson. And there's another Spencer Boyd, this time a Spencer Boyd autograph. Silver autograph. There you go. Silver Spencer Boyd. And one more. Frankie Nunez. For box number 4. All right, give me a second to clean up the stack here. All right, I need my 101 here. I'm not feeling it. Not feeling the love from Select. Let's get going. Let's pick up the pace here. Still want my 101 to happen. We talked earlier, but hopefully Father's Day was good to you. How did it go for everybody? My wife likes those personal things, so she let me open these up. I'll show you what she gave me for the boys. She knows the boys collect Pokemon. One of my sons is really big into it. He likes putting the sets together, which I give him just like me. I like putting the sets together too. But she made this for me. It comes from this picture. She likes the personal stuff. So that was a picture of us. I have no idea where that was, but he's the Pokemon kid. It's like she made a little Pokemon card. I'm sure this one of those custom made jobs. It's a cracked ice one. So it's a parallel. So I thought that was kind of fun that she did that for me. That's cool. All right, come on. Let's fan them out. Let's see what we got here. We're looking at Raja and Connor Hall. And, well, there's a Caden Honeycutt tie-dye, so we're getting a bunch of tie-dyes. This is our third tie-dye here. This time, Caden Honeycutt. Pit Road, 15 out of 25. Yeah, I thought that was fun. That's nice that she likes that kind of personalized stuff. For a theme, here is Connor Zilic, claim to fame. We got more Caden Honeycutt. Christopher Bell and Luke Fenhouse. Corey Heim, silver. Joey Logano. Followed by Sheldon Creed and Tyler Reddick. We got Nick Sanchez, Raja Cruz, tricolor. Denny Hamlin. I'm not used to Denny Hamlin with the mustache. This is Denny Hamlin, claim to fame red, parallel. Lane Perkins. We got Jeff Gordon and Ross Chastain. Here's Chris Buescher. Silver Chris Buescher. And our second Busch tandem, Kurt Busch and Kyle Busch. Cole Custer, Carson Hocevar. We got Denny Hamlin, tricolor, Tyler Akram. Ooh, value collector right there. We have Anthony Alfredo. There's Terry Labonte and Lane Riggs. Here's Brett Cruz. Looks young. It's a young looking Brett Cruz. Kyle Busch, Skills, and Christian Eckes. But right here, let's take a look at that. Yeah, Connors, we had a good Connors Village run, DJ, but plenty of break left. Let's see what this one is. It is autograph memorabilia. So patch auto on that. 19. I think we've had this already. Connor Mosek, yeah. Connor Mosek and Carl Edwards. Connor Mosek and Carl Edwards are the two that I've seen. Two redemptions that I've seen so far. Has anybody seen any other redemptions on that? Yeah, I think we've had Connor Mosek twice and Carl Edwards twice as a redemption. But so does anybody think? Yeah, we've had a bunch of variety, but nothing big. It's gonna kick in. We're gonna kick it in into high gear here. We're still not even halfway through yet, so don't get discouraged. Everybody have a positive attitude. Okay, it happens in streaks here. Let's see what we got. We're looking at Bubba Wallace and Austin Dillon. Here is Corey Heim blue, and a Martin Truex patch auto. So this is a little on the rare side, because at most we've ever had was 2 patch autos, and this is our 3rd patch auto of the break. And this one's Martin Truex. This one is 13 out of 35, so blue, Martin Truex. We've had Eric Jones, patch auto. And the other one was Corey Heim. So Martin Truex this time. And right behind it is Austin Hill. Okay. Got an Austin Hill high number. The trackside Austin Hill. Chandler Smith and Tyler Ackrum. Here is a silver Brendan Jones. And Christopher Bell and Fuego. Jeff Burton, Austin Hill, and William Byron. A purple Frankie Nunez. The redemption was patch auto too. That's a good call. Good call, JR. So that's 4, which is, I haven't experienced that before. In our 6th case, here is Ryan Blaney, trackside. Followed by Sammy Smith and Jeremy Clements. We have another silver Jeremy Clements. So if you could see it, if you haven't seen it yet, you can tell silver and not silver. And in Fuego, Ty Gibbs there. Followed by Lennon Huffman. We got SVG and Lennon Lewis. Here is Gio. So we got a Gio tie-dye. Give me a second here. Gio tie-dye. That's a fun card. See, the tie-dye is really sharp on that one. And that's our, excuse me, 4th tie-dye. And right behind it is Tony B. Okay. Selective swatch, Tony B. A red, that's out of 99. Here is Carson Kvapil. We got Darrell Waltrip and Jeb Burton. Here is David Reagan. Silver, there is Ryan Blaney, claim to fame. And box number 5 finishes with Corey Heim. It's not even halfway through yet, but we could use a little more here. Let's get some gold. Am I jinxing it when I'm saying I need a 101? Let's see what we got on this. Box number 6. It's our 6-1. Box number 6 here. 2. All right. Let's see what we got for box number 6. So far, a lot of tie-dyes. This time, we are looking at Kyle Busch to start, and Brennan Jones, Raja Silver, and Chris Buescher. On the skills, Sally Mott. There is Dale Earnhardt and Connor Zillage. How about Austin Hill, silver, on the pit road silver. William Byron and Rudy, tandem. Jimmie Johnson. There is Tony B and Jake Garcia, tricolor of SVG, pit road tricolor. And first autograph is Ryan Newman. These are legendary ones. Ryan Newman. Silver, Ryan Newman. Take a look at that. Keep all those autographs. If you do step away, I'll show all those autographs at the end. Jesse Love. We got Josh Berry and Brendan Poole. Here's Brad K. Purple. Another Ryan Brennan and Fuego. Brennan Jones. We got William Swalich and Richard Petty. Another lime green Christopher Bell. That's our 4th lime green out of 75. Chase Briscoe. Bailey Curry. Followed by Noah Gragson, Ryan Blaney. Here is Carson Kvapil. Purple. Kevin Harvick. Fuego, and Brennan Jones, high numbers. Trackside Brennan Jones. All right, here is our halfway point. Maybe I gotta stop mentioning 101s. I'm jinxing it. This is box number 6, halfway point of box number 6. Let's see what we got here. All right, good luck. Let's see what we're looking at here. Box number 6 has Kurt Busch and Daniel Hemrick. Jimmie Johnson, white. This is 94 out of 99. Jimmie Johnson and Junior, claim to fame. Here is Butterbean. We got Dawson Sutton, Chris Buescher, Ben Rhodes, and Jamie Murray. I think we had a Jamie Murray in every case. Autographs of J-Mac. This one is 23 out of 49, so purple. Purple Jamie Murray. That was with the Jays. Put it up there. And then Eric Jones. We have Spencer Boyd and Ryan Ellis. Here is our Ryan Blaney tricolor. And Fuego Jimmie Johnson. Chase Briscoe, John Hunter, Brayton Laster. Here is Richard Petty silver. And Kevin Harvick and Fuego, a blue and Fuego for Kevin Harvick. There is Sam Meyer and Josh Williams. Here's Corey LaJoie. John Paul Southern red. Those are the 125. And Terry Labonte, claim to fame. Ben Rhodes, we got Corey Day and Ty Gibbs. Daniel Suarez. Carolina blue out of 199. And a tie-dye. How about a tie-dye Sparks? I think that's a pretty fun card. And our 5th tie-dye. I like the Sparks. It's Ryan Blaney. This one is, give me a second here. This is numbered 7 out of 25. So that's not too bad. I do like the Sparks. I like the Sparks better than the selective swatches. I think that's a sharper card. Congrats, Ryan Blaney's showing up, and Jesse Love. All right, we're halfway there. So far, the only really case hit has been the NASCAR one. We're getting about 4 to 5 of those per. So we're a little light. This second half is going to pick up. A lot of tie-dyes. Yeah, but no gold yet. All right, let's start this one. Yeah, we're a little light on this case. Maybe the second half is going to be a little sharper for us. Let's see what we got here. So some nice cards, but nothing one-of-one-ish. No golds yet. Here we go. Second half is the way to go. All right, what do we got here? I got an extra one here. Hold on. 6 and 6. 6 and 6 is the way to go. All right, good luck in the second half. We're going with, I'm going to cheat here. What do we got popping here? Let's see. We're just looking at Jesse Love and Brendan Jones. Here is a silver Ryan Ellis and a William Swalich and Brett Cruz tandem. Darren Waltrip. Sam Meyer and Ben Rhodes. Tricolor of Ross Chastain. And Joey Logano autograph. Here's a blue trackside. 49 out of 99. Joey Logano always has a good signature. Take a look. Right there. Not too bad. Joey Logano autograph. We're also looking at Jeb Burton, Sally Mott, and Chase Briscoe. Bubba Wallace, blue, Carolina blue. Bubba Wallace. Joe B, is that you, Joey Logano? Congrats on that. And Fuego, Michael McDowell, and Carson Hocevar. Butterbean and Eric Jones, Chandler Smith. And how about a red? Kevin Harvick. Yeah, it's like Kevin Harvick over there. Red Kevin Harvick. This is 57 out of 99, Kevin Harvick. You had Denny Hamlin, Brett Cruz, Mark Martin, a purple Carson Hocevar, and Frankie Nunez, it looks like, yep. There is Austin Dillon, Parker Retzlaff, and Justin Allgaier. Here's Mark Martin. Purple, and a swatch of Christian Eckes. Good color match on this. The blue swatch. The blue, this is 23 out of 49. And our high number is David Reagan. I'll get these all sorted and shipped to you today. Not to worry about that. They'll get out in the mail probably tomorrow because I'm going to run some errands. Drive the boys around a little bit to soccer practice. Day camp for the high school. My son, a high school day camp for soccer. He's going into high school this year. A little nervous. And there was girls at the practice also yesterday. So I was like, well, this is where you try hard and show off. All right. How about Bailey Curry and Daniel Suarez? We got Brad K, blue, and another Brad, back-to-back Brads in the claim to fame. Terry Labonte, Michael McDowell, and Taylor Gray. We got John Hunter, silver, followed by Kyle Larson, Skills, Lane Riggs. There is Ty Dillon and Keelan Harvey. I think that's the first time I said his name. And another tie-dye, Chandler Smith. So a lot of tie-dyes here. Chandler Smith tie-dye. This one is 6 out of 25 for Chandler Smith. A bunch of tie-dyes. Jeff Gordon and Fuego. Bo Wallace, Joey Logano, and Dale Earnhardt. Here's Josh Berry. And a little Cody Ware autograph. Cody Ware. CBW. 66 out of 99. Or if you turn it this way, it's still 66 out of 99. So I think I'm pretty confident that it's 66 out of 99 on this one. Cody Ware. Nothing on that one. We got Chandler Smith. This Connor Zillage and Tony B. Cole Custer Blue. Austin Cedric. Skills. Tyler Eckram. Jake Garcia. Josh Berry. Dawson Sutton White. 70 out of 99 for that one. Kyle Busch and Fuego. And our high number, John Paul Southern. Trackside 206 is this trackside card. All right, box number 8. And no, we're not feeling too good here. This is, I don't want to be, maybe it's coming, but we haven't had a lot of luck today. We're going to have to blame Joe B. He called, he used all the luck to pick his spot. Number 8. Yeah, come on, where's our, gotta get our luck. Let's get a change. Let's spin the box around or something. Sometimes you gotta step up in your chair and spin around. Everybody do a collective spin around or something for luck. I'm gonna pick the empty packs off the floor. That'll help. Just pause for a second. Give a reset. All right, here we go. Corey Day, we said his name. I think there was a Corey Day. I gotta look. I think we had maybe that was Corey Heim. But we have said his name. Anybody remember? Cheat here. Come on, what's the good stuff? Well, I think Zebra. Got a little zebra happening here. An autograph, JR's autograph there. Now remember, if you are new, if you do step away, I'm recording the show. You can always watch it on our YouTube channel. There's Carson Popple and Corey Heim. I think we're just Corey Heim right there. Here is Brad K. Silver and Chase Briscoe. Skills insert. Austin Cedric. There is Andres and Cody Ware. Here's a blue Sam Meyer. And right behind it is Daniel Hemrick. Sparks. These are, like I said, these are pretty sharp cards. This one is red, 78 out of 99. And how about Eric Jones? High number Eric Jones. We got Jeff Burton and Kate Honeycutt. Right behind it is Frankie Nunez, Carolina Blue, and Kevin Harvick again, and Fuego. Andres, Sheldon Creed, and Blaine Perkins. Here is Keelan Harvick, a silver. So we got a silver Pit Road Keelan Harvick for that one, and a blue Chase Elliott. Number 46 out of 49. Cody Ware, Cole Custer, and David Reagan. Here's another blue Carson Kvapil. SVG, Claim to Fame. Zachary Tinkle. All right, here we go. Good luck. We have Todd Gilliland, Zane Smith, and boom, Corey Heim is our zebra. Hopefully this is a good open the floodgates here. So a zebra, Corey Heim. Those are a good case hit. That one. We had Corey Heim. That one's going to Corey Heim was Tyler Ben. he's here. I haven't seen him say anything. Let's put that zebra here so people could see in case he shows back up. And then Jimmy Johnson and Fuego, Ross Chastain for that one. All right. That's might be a good luck, good start to a little more promising, a little more promising on this case. Yeah, there you go, Logan. Thank you for that. Thanks for tagging them. Box number 8. And we got Kyle Larson and Lennon Huffman. Here is Ryan Ellis, purple. And Junior, claim to fame. Bailey Curry, Anthony Alfredo. Here's Christian Eckes, followed by Bubba Wallace. Got a Bubba Wallace tricolor. And our Carson Hocevar autograph. Logan, I just saw Logan. Here is a blue, at least it's not a silver. So, yeah, Corey Heim is doing pretty well today. Here's a Carson Hocevar blue autograph. So, yeah, usually they're silver. I've pulled up, think how many? Maybe 2 or 3, Logan, for you. This time we're getting a, we'll put it up here. We're getting a blue one. Congrats on that. And how about Harrison Burton? We got Zachary Tinkle, Justin Haley. Here's a silver Josh Berry. Ryan Blaney and Fuego. Luke Fenhouse. Keep going. Connor Mosack and Tanner Gray. Frankie Nunez tricolor. Right behind it is Terry Labonte. I think we have a few Terry Labontes already. On the claim to fame, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Preece, Ricky Stenhouse, an orange JHN. So John Hunter orange, that one is 36 out of 49. And Chris Buescher for skills. Last pack has Nick Sanchez, Gio, and Alex Bowman, and Tony B. Silver. And a trackside David Reagan autograph. David Reagan is a good autograph. I like his. Trackside David Reagan. There you go. And one more Jeff Gordon to finish off box number 8. All right. I don't want to be mean, but we can only get better. Although I do like a zebra and one NASCAR, but a lot of the case hits we haven't seen yet, so hopefully they're coming right now. Maybe I jinxed it by demanding a 1-on-1. Slide that back a touch. All right, let's see. Well, thanks, Dumb Chan. I appreciate that, but I wanted a little more hits here. We haven't had any gold yet. Had a NASCAR, had a zebra. Maybe I got Krabby asking for a 1-on-1. There you go, Dumb Chimp. It's coming. But the autographs were good. There's a lot of tie-dye. A lot of tie-dye floating around. All right, here we go. This is where we're starting off. In the last box, I had a zebra. I spun around and had a zebra last box. So let's do this. Take a look, thumb through it. We got Bubba Wallace and Austin Dillon. Here is Daniel Suarez silver. And another Austin Dillon and Fuego. Right behind it is Ty Dillon. Chandler Smith, Tyler Akram. Here is Mark Martin, tricolor. Tie-dye Mark Martin. Look at him looking all cool. That's what I look like when I get that old. This is 8 out of 25. So more tie-dye and a bunch of tie-dyes. Here comes more Corey Haim. And right behind that is Keelan Harvick and Raja. We got Connor Hall, Ty Dillon red, and Matt Kenseth skills card. The insert, Brett Cruz. We're looking at Christopher Bell and Luke Fenhouse. There's Michael McDowell, silver, and Jeremy Clements. Trackside action signature, Jeremy Clements. Blue, number 25 out of 99. See, Jeremy Clements puts effort into his autograph too, so you gotta like that. Take a look at a little Jeremy Clements auto. Keep going with more Mark Martin, Tyler Reddick, and Nick Sanchez. There's a Brendan Poole NASCAR. So this is our second NASCAR. We had Junior. So Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Brendan Poole are two NASCAR so far. At least we're getting some of the bigger hits now in the cases, or in these boxes. Tyler Reddick and Fuego. Joey Logano. Here is Jeff Gordon and Ross Chastain. Kyle Busch. Carolina Blue. It's like Bobby Labonte. And Ben Rhodes. So for the high number. Ben Rhodes. We had on the right here. Tyler. That's yours. Corey Haim. Zebra. Congrats on that. And I think we had a Corey Haim. Yeah, here we go. The patch auto, which I've only getting one or two per case, and this case has had 3 so far. So we're a little higher on that, but we're a little low on one-on-ones. Still haven't had a one-on-one yet. So it's coming. We gotta think positive. Let's see what we're looking at here. We got Austin Hill and William Byron. There is a silver Jake Garcia and SVG, followed by Daniel Suarez. There is Sammy Smith and Jeremy Clements. Here's Austin Hill, tricolor, and a little Tony B auto. We're getting a few. I think it's a good auto. I think we're getting. I want to say we had 1 out of 25. Yeah, Color Blast hasn't hit yet either. That's hopefully it's coming. What do we got here? Parker Retzlaff and SVG. Landon Lewis. Brennan Jones blue. Right behind is Austin Hill. Skills. Justin Allgaier. We got Darrell Waltrip and Jeb Burton. Here is Ty Dillon. Silver Ty Dillon. And Kyle Larson. 56 out of 99. Kyle Larson red. Michael McDowell, Carson Hocevar, and Denny Hamlin. Here is a blue Jeb Burton. Justin Allgaier and Raja Kruth. Tandem. Taylor Gray. Followed by, last pack of this box is Taylor Labonte, Lane Riggs. Here is Chase Briscoe. And a swatch of Chris Buescher. Sam Meyer to finish off with a high number, Sam Meyer. All right, let's grab this one. So far, well, no Color Blast yet in this one either. Now that you mentioned it, we need a Color Blast. We need a one-on-one. We need a lot of here. Maybe my luck has run out. But still got 25% left. I'm holding out hope for something big. see what shows up in here. I think 2 Ryan Blaney Color Blast. We had a Tony B Color Blast. Corey Heim Color Blast we've had already. Let's see what's in this. Box number 10. That's the lucky box. All right, here we go. Maybe it helped last time when I cleaned up all the little loose packs laying around. Good luck. Box number 10 is starting us off with Jake Garcia and Josh Berry. Joey Logano Silver. Followed by Connor Zilic. Connor Zilic Skills. Justin Haley, Ryan Ellis, and Kurt Busch. Here is, there's the Color Blast. All right. And right behind the Color Blast is a gold card. How about that? Got the Color Blast, then a gold. All right, everybody pay attention. So we got Richard Petty, Silver, followed by Bubba Wallace. There is Gio and Daniel Hemrick. First off, Color Blast of Connor Zilic, Color Blast. And Corey Heim, gold. All right, let's get this all packed up. There's a 1-2 punch right there. All right, let's go with Connor Zilic. Somebody, this DJ, I got called DJ here. There's our Color Blast. Let's get that taken care of. And yeah, this is the Corey Heim break. So Color Blast of Connor Zilic. And right behind it is Corey Heim gold. Oh, thank you. Thank you for tagging DJ there. And another Corey Heim. We got a Corey Heim gold and Corey Heim zebra and Corey Heim autograph on this one. So that was the Corey Heim break. There's a good 1-2 punch right there. Is that what he was looking for? Let me take a drink here. Congrats. He's not here yet. Maybe he's working. Let's keep going. We'll show him when he gets here. Chase Elliott. Alex Bowman. There is Austin Dawson, Chris Buescher. Here is more Austin Dillon right there. Carson Hocevar and Fuego. We're looking at Todd Gilliland, William Swalach. There is Richard Petty and Sally Mott Tricolor. And Joey Logano back to the 2 out of 25, the tie-dyes. Back to tie-dyes. The tie-dye and Fuego. I like the golden Fuegos. Those are my favorite. It's a pretty sharp card, the golden Fuegos. Some more tie-dye. We'll put it on the tie-dye shelf. Got a lot of tie-dye this break. Zane Smith. Here is Noah Gragson and Ryan Blaney. Silver, John Hunter, Dale Jarrett, and Kyle Larson. Box number 10. Box number 10 had 2 things. We're still in box number 10, so hopefully this is the lucky box in the case. Lucky for Corey Heim. All right. What do we got? Ooh, DJ's not a bounce. He's going to be happy when he sees that. All right, box number 10. Let's keep going with Connor Zilic and Tony B. Here's a Carolina Blue, Caden Honeycutt. Followed by Kevin Harvick, right? Kevin Harvick, sponsored by Jimmy Johnson, Kevin Harvick. There's a high number, Richard Petty. Keep going with Brad and Spencer Boyd. Here is a Sally Mott on the blue, and a free John Paul Southern autograph. That was the giveaway, one of the giveaways, and rewarded with an autograph. Not too bad, not too bad. For free. If you stepped away, we're showing all the autographs right now. Here is Noah Gragson. A little high number, a little trackside Noah Gragson. What else we got? Brendan Poole and John Hunter. Another Tyler Eckram. This time, Tyler Eckram tie-dye. High number tie-dye. So trackside tie-dye. Number 6 out of 25. We'll go through all those tie-dyes at the end. Oh, and back to back. See, now that's a base card, but I think that's a sharp card. I might be putting this set together of just the base because they got the white, the lightning is pretty cool. I think that's fun. You know what we should do? Since he's not here, I should like hide it with the Connor Zillage. Like, oh my God, you got a Connor Zillage. Yeah, let's have it. Let's see what if he shows up because like 5 of you tagged him, so he should be showing up. Let me pretend this is a before he gets here. He might not even show up, but this will be funny. All right, so we're gonna keep that right there and put that right there when he gets here. We'll say, hey, look what you got. All right, pretend nothing happens. Everybody hide. Connor Mosek is there. Let's keep going with Braden Laster and Josh Williams. Here is Ben Rhodes. Ben Rhodes Silver, Brett Cruz, and Fuego. There is Tanner Gray and Corey LaJoie. Corey Day here. Oh, another value collector. Hold on. Chandler Smith and Ryan Preece. And we'll finish off this box with Ty Gibbs and Kyle Busch. Here is Christian Eckes on the silver Christian Eckes trackside. I'm sorry, pit road on that. And looks like Darrell Waltrip, right? Darrell Waltrip. And Ricky Stenhouse. But the other valued collector, so far we've had Connor Mosek on this one. Autograph memorabilia. Let's see what this one says. Here's Panini Swords. This might be another Connor Mosek. We got autograph memorabilia blue prism of card number 20. That's different. Connor Mosek was card number 19 of Kurt Busch. That's, I think, my first Kurt Busch autograph memorabilia blue prism. I have not seen a redemption of his. Usually his signature is pretty good. That's our second memorabilia. Both autograph memorabilia. Yeah, that's a lot. We've had maybe 1 or 2 per case. The first, this is our 6th case in the first week here, and we have not had many of those. So this is the autograph memorabilia break. We'll show all those at the end. We'll organize it. And don't worry, I'll get all these sorted and shipped to you. And if you did step away, I know some people are working and stuff like that, especially during the day. If you did step away, I record these. It's all recorded. And so I'm going to definitely do a little YouTube short on those two, the Color Blast, back-to-back Color Blast Gold. I'm going to put one of those together. In fact, give me a second. I'm going to write that down so I remember to do it. So the Color Blast Gold. Color Blast Gold. Well, we had gold, Corey Heim gold, and we're trying to surprise DJ because a bunch of people tagged DJ. We had a nice Color Blast right here. We had a Color Blast Connor Zillage on that one, and another Corey Heim Zebra. So Corey Heim day today, but a bunch of people tagged him, so I have the Sparks Connor Zillage floating up there, just so they'll be like, oh, really? You got that one? Hey, I thought you'd be excited about this. And let's keep going. Box number 11. We got 2 boxes left. We do some more gold cards, to be honest. Josh Williams and Corey LaJoie. Here is Christopher Bell Silver and Carl Edwards. William Byron, Pit Road. We got Mark Martin and Joey Logano. Jeremy Clements, tricolor. And a little autograph. Brayton Laster, rookie card autograph, silver autograph. Let's see on this one. It's a good autograph. I mean, put some effort into that. That's good. It's not just some scribble. You could definitely make out his name. I like that. Richard Petty, Corey Day, Ty Gibbs. Here's a tricolor of Darryl Waltrip. Darryl Waltrip tricolor. Brad Skills, Sammy Smith, Kyle Busch, and Brad Kay. A blue, Carolina blue of Chase Briscoe. Out of 199 on that one. Here comes a Bo Wallace and Fuego. Jeremy Clements. We got Spencer Boyd and Ryan Ellis. Here is a silver Chase Briscoe. Followed by Michael McDowell, a free Michael McDowell. That was one of the giveaways. So a free Michael McDowell. Silver. One box left. Yeah, we're at one box. One box left. Here comes a NASCAR. SVG, Kurt Busch. We got Daniel Hemrick. And the NASCAR is John Hunter. That's our third NASCAR. A little JHN on this one. Well, the color blast and the gold came in a streak. So maybe that last box is last box magic. Rusty Wallace. We got Landon Lewis. And Dawson Sutton. Chris Buescher here. Here is Landon Lewis again. Blue. Chase Elliott. And Daniel Suarez. That was a prism there for a second. No, Daniel Suarez. High number. For that part. Here's we're still on box number 11. Let's see what we shall see here. Finish up box number 11, and then we'll do box number 12 right there. What are we looking at here? We're looking at Keelan Harvick and Brett Cruz. Here is Sammy Smith. Sammy Smith, silver, Pit Road, and Matt Kenseth, right? Matt Kenseth, claim to fame. William Swalich. There is Dale Earnhardt and Connor Zilisch. Tanner Gray White. So we got a Tanner Gray. This is on a 99, 28 on a 99. Justin Allgaier. Noah Gragson. We have Tony B and Jake Garcia. On silver, Ryan Blaney. Grandstand Ryan Blaney. Here's a red. Austin Cindric. Keep it going with more Ryan Blaney and Josh Berry. Silver, Brennan Poole. And a little Butterbean. Got your Butterbean orange. These are out of 49. 18 out of 49 for this one. Joe Logano and Fuego. And Austin Hill. Last pack of 11. John Hunter, Brayton Lester. Here is Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace purple. And a selective swatch. I think that's my first Landon Cassill card. Selective swatch there. And Bailey Curry to finish off the high number. Trackside Bailey Curry. All right, last box. Okay. Again, thank you so much for hanging out on Daybreak. This is a lot of time we do day breaks. If you're new, it's usually 2 or 3 day breaks a week, and then maybe 1 or 2 evening breaks a week. But our next break is Friday, and then next week I'm taking the scouts camping next week, so I will not be around next week. My boys are at that good age where they're not afraid of camping anymore, so we're going next week up way in Wisconsin, about right by the Wisconsin-Michigan borders where our camping is. So I will not be around next week. But then we'll start. I believe the Blasters and Megas are coming out the following week, so we'll start strong with those. I'll post those. I'm not completely out of internet connection, so I'll be able to post those when we get there. All right, good luck. Oh, DJ, here you go. Look what happened, DJ. You got one of these. Got a nice Connor Zillage. White Sparks. He hasn't said anything yet. He probably was. All right. Well, sorry, we're just messing with you. Okay, ready? There you go, DJ. We're just messing with you. Congrats on that. I think that's what you were looking for, right? A little Connor Zillage. Not too shabby. Congrats on that, DJ. We're just seeing it. Have a little fun. Have a little fun with DJ right now. There you go. Congrats on that. Here, let me hold it so you can get a good picture of that. Of course, I'll get all these sent out to you. Congratulations. Not too shabby on that one, right? Although it's not the Connor Zillage break, it's the Corey Heim break. We got a zebra Corey Heim, we got a gold Corey Heim, and we were just messing with you. Figured when you showed up. Just having a little fun. I don't know. Did he say anything yet? Now I feel bad if he's like, oh, yeah. I'm DJ. I'm his lucky Connor Zillage guy. Here, let's thumb through this. See if we see anything like a 101. I'm still 101. Let's go. Good luck. Here's box number 12. Tyler Reddick and Nick Sanchez. Got Jeremy Clements, silver. We got a good number of these silver ones. Jeff Gordon. See, football. There you go. Stopping to see. Congrats on that. See, I knew he was working and stuff and figured we'd mess with him. Congrats on that. It's a nice card. I'll get that sent out to you for sure. Austin Cindric and Harrison Burton. Here's a Sheldon Creed. Actually, I'm going to World Football. I got to take my boys' football camp after this box. Denny Hamlin on this one. We got Christopher Bell. Here is Todd Gilliland and Zane Smith. Terry Labonte, blue, followed by a little Tyler Reddick. Ross Chastain. Get Tyler Reddick in the right spot. Come on, let's have one finish strong here. Kyle Larson, Lennon Huffman. Here's Butterbean. And how about a Sam Meyer autograph? An extra Sam Meyer, now that we got the Sam Meyer spot taken care of. Yeah, for some reason, I did not have Sam Meyer in the first couple breaks. And we got a nice autograph of it. So there's a Sam Meyer autograph for you in this one. Here is Austin Cindric, Carson Kvapil, and Corey Heim. William Byron and Fuego. Followed by Harrison Burton. There is Anthony Alfredo and Christian Eckes. Here's Jeremy Clements, red out of 125. The King, claim to fame, and Taylor Gray, trackside. And our last stack of the break. Let's see what we end with. Finish strong, come on. This is my sixth case and no 101 yet. I'm not, here it comes. It's going to be in this stack right here. I'm not feeling the love from Panini. All right, good luck. We're going last case, little last case magic here. What do we got? Here is Ryan Preece and Ricky Stenhouse. Luke Fenhouse, silver. Right behind that is Martin Truex and Fuego. Nick Sanchez. We have Jeff Gordon and Ross Chastain. SVG, tricolor, and Chase Briscoe autograph. Let's see. Blue Chase Briscoe. It is 44 out of 99. I'll grab all those autographs at the end. We'll show them. Here is Connor Hall and Gio. Alex Bowman, tricolor Darrell Waltrip. Justin Allgaier. Jeff Gordon, Andre Perez de Lara. Cody Ware. There's a Austin Hill silver. Right behind it is Chase Elliott, 51 out of 99 Chase Elliott. Looks like Luke Fenhouse, Zachary Tinkle. We got Justin Haley. There's Kane Honeycutt, blue. Here's the Harvicks, the tandem draft card. The Harvicks. Tyler Reddick. Last pack has Connor Mosack and Tanner Gray, SVG red. And how about a Sparks Kyle Busch? Kyle Busch. And one last card of the break is Michael McDowell, high number. So you got a trackside Michael McDowell to finish it. Well, kind of disappointing. Still haven't got my 101 yet, or your 101 yet. Let me show some of these autographs at the end. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out with us on a Tuesday morning. Let me grab all these autographs and show them again, just to finish up. And a lot of tie-dyes today. And obviously, Corey Heim was the big winner for today. Thanks again for being with us, and thanks for the kind words. A lot of people are showing. It is nice to hear that people appreciate what's going on here. Let's go through all these autographs. So 24, usually pretty good with the autographs. All right, let's see what we got. Let me show these just quickly. We got J Mac purple and Spencer Boyd, a Joey Goss. Of course, we got a Joey Goss. How about Jake Garcia purple? Those are out of 49. Here's a lot of patches. Let's see how we got. Eric Jones, Corey Heim, patch auto. Legendary Ryan Newman. Got Martin Truex patch auto. Carson Hocevar. I think I'm Logan. That's not a silver Carson Hocevar, so I got a blue one for you. Corey Day. I forgot who was asking about Corey Day. We got a Corey Day autograph. Blue. Landon Lewis rookie card. Brad K. Tony B. Trackside. There's a blue Joey Logano. That's a nice card. Chase Briscoe, we just sold. Sam Meyer. And Michael McDowell, a free Michael McDowell. There's another rookie, Brayton Laster on this one. John Paul Southern. That was a free John Paul Southern on the giveaway. Rookie autograph, blue. Jeremy Clements. Got Cody Ware. And then got one more. David Reagan. But we had those redemptions were both autographs on the redemptions. This one, Kurt Busch, autograph memorabilia, blue. And then Connor Mosack, autograph memorabilia. So 5 autograph memorabilias in today. And then here's a lot of the tie-dyes. We got Ryan Blaney, Tyler Eckram, Joey Logano and Fuego tie-dye, Mark Martin, Chandler Smith. There's Gio. Kane Honeycutt tie-dye. Jeff Gordon tie-dye. And Jimmy Johnson tie-dye. So a good number of tie-dyes in this one. And the case hits. We could have used a little more, to be honest with you. JHN, Brendan Poole, and Junior were the NASCAR ones. Our only gold was Corey Heim. And we had the zebra of Corey Heim. So Corey Heim break. And then there's a nice Connor Zillage black color blast. Congrats on that. That went to DJ. All right. Well, hey, thanks again, everybody. I'm going to have to move along. That's because it's time for me to be my unpaid Uber driver. Time to get everybody all to their sporting events and stuff. Okay.